Hello, beautiful people, wonderful people. Welcome to this episode of It's JMO again. Today, I have very interesting stories here to share. Today, I'm in our farm where we plant vegetables. Yeah, here we plant vegetables. You can see the vegetables here, and now here we have poured some maize, some cow dung here. This cow dung we use it to put on our vegetables here for them to grow. Yeah, we put the cow dung on our vegetables to grow. You can see it has already decomposed. It has already decomposed very well. Cow dung has decomposed very well, and there are some nurseries here. We have put some. There are some nurseries here. We have put some small seedlings of skuma wiki. You can see there are some small seedlings growing from the nursery. You can see the lines, and now here there are a lot of vegetables here. Specifically, to be specific, there are skuma wiki here. You can see there are a lot of skuma wiki here, and some onions. There are onions there. You can see onions there, and here is where we depend for our living. Like my mom usually depends from this skuma wiki, sell and buy some things like the minor things in our house. Yeah, I can see the skuma wiki has grown very well, and we usually spray some chemicals here. Like one of my shots, I was spraying chemicals here. You can prove it from there. And this skuma wiki, you can see some of them have grown older, but the more they grow older, they remove some sacks which we plant in other areas again. Yeah, you can see from here this point. Yeah, there is also some, what do you call it, pumpkin. There's some pumpkin here growing here. This pumpkin has a lot of benefit. One of the benefit is that there is a pumpkin there. The pumpkin, we use the leaves. We use some leaves as food. Yeah, and we take leaves as food, as vegetables, and also the fruit itself. We also use it as food. Now the fruit itself must germinate to eat satisfactorily. And here you can see there is one here. This one here, this one. This is a pumpkin, but it hasn't grown very big for it to be eaten. And you can see there are many here. There was one growing here, and the garden is growing bigger and bigger up to this point. You can see there is still skuma wiki. The far end where we started with up to this end is just skuma wiki. Some of you may ask me why only skuma wiki. Yeah, let me support it by saying that skuma wiki is preferably because there are two types of skuma wikis here. At first, yeah, this is our borehole here, and you can hear some water from inside there. In this modern days, we go with what we call technology. Like here, this technology, let me say that it's technology because you can see this water flowing inside there. I think you have heard that voice. Some of you may ask me why. This is because there is a motor inside there. Yeah, we call it a motor inside there that is used to pump water from here, taking to our home there. Let me think. There is our home. To that far end, there is our home. Yeah. Now, the motor pumps water from here, taking to the tank, and we just take water from the tank there. This is because fetching water from inside here may be risky to some kids if they're young. Fetching water is also tiresome. Yeah, do you know that? Fetching water using what we call it a drawer from inside is very tiresome. So technology is there. Only electricity we need. What we need is only electricity to pump water from inside there to the far end. And I also told you why we are planting only skuma wiki. Yeah, you can see it's only sukuma wiki from this end up the far end there. It's only sukuma wiki. This because sukuma wiki doesn't grow old very easy. It takes a lot of time, and you have to benefit from that. Yeah, you must benefit from the sukuma wiki for it to grow old. Like here per day, you can just sell up to 300 Kenyan shillings. Yeah, 300 Kenyan shillings, and that is enough for one who is not working. This because the sukuma wiki are of two types. At first, we started by planting the agriculture one, and as it agriculture one grows old, but as it grew old, my mother decided to plant the traditional one. This, as it grows, it removes suckers. You know suckers? Let me show you the suckers. These are the suckers. You can see this is the sukuma wiki itself, and it has removed some suckers. Now this sucker, it's it that will pluck it out. Let me show you an example. We pluck this one out, but not at this time. And see, this is very small. Yeah, it's very small. Now we wait until it grows to a minimum age where it can depend for itself for growth. After it has depended for itself for growth, we just replace it in the same area by digging and placing it there, and it will grow and remove all the suckers, and continuously. Yeah, it will be continuous because it won't grow old very easy. And you can't see you can see that in this our farm, some are small. You can see some are small, some are bigger. Some are small, some are bigger. You can see some are small, some are bigger. Yeah, that's why we preferably plant sukuma wiki. And another thing is that, you can see the pumpkin. I showed you a pumpkin there. And in our traditional, there is a myth. I can support it's a myth because that when you point at a pumpkin this way using this finger, this way, they believe that the pumpkin won't grow. The pumpkin will die or dry up and die. That's a myth. And if an elder person sees you pointing at a pumpkin this way, with using this thumb this way, you might not be in the same mood with him. He'll really talk to you bad, because that's a plant, and they believe that by doing so, it will not grow very well. Yeah, it will die up. And you can see here we also plant maize in our area. We're really blessed in our area. Let me stand at this and view the maize. All those are maize farms. You can see all those are maize farms. Going around are only maize farms there. You can see only maize all around. It's only maize. This is a blessing to us. It becomes a blessing to us by, you can see, by this stage of the maize. Some of them we really, farming is a little bit tricky. How is it farming a little bit tricky? This because you see, like this farm, this is our neighbor's farm. He applied fertilizer for the second time. Yeah, he applied fertilizer for the second time, and it hasn't worked. You can see it's still there. It hasn't worked. You can see it's still on the ground. It hasn't worked. This because lack of rain. As you apply fertilizer for the second time, we usually require rain for it to help it go down. If I take it through, you can see the fertilizer. It's still on. It's still on the ground. You see? The fertilizer is still on the ground. Yeah. And that one, even if him himself, he will come to his farm and see the way it has grown. Truly, he may cry if this farm, I know this farm isn't his, he just rendered. Yeah, you can say from his tenure. Yeah, he just paid for a season to plant his maize, get a profit. But unfortunately, the rain disappoints a lot of us. Yeah, farmers are really disappointed at times by lack of rain. You can see like our maize here. Yeah, we applied fertilizer. We applied fertilizer very well, and we are just waiting for the just waiting for the harvest. But unfortunately, there is no rain. There is no rain at all. No rain means the plants may not remove the, what we call them, those flowers. You can see there's a flower there. Let me show you. You see the flower? That flower contains a lot of pollen grains. Yeah, in science, I remember very well in science we are taught about pollen grains. The pollen grains help the plant to get more to transfer pollen from one plant to another, to get such different species of plants. Now here you can see there is no rain. The plants, some of them have matured, have put already, what you call it, flowers, and some haven't. Now this, I can say that this is a total loss. It will be a loss. It will be a loss to us, because now what if the rain won't rain? And you can see the ground has already dried up. The ground is dry. You can see the ground is dry. Now this will be a loss to us, because now what if the rain won't rain? Probably there's no signs that the rain will soon rain in our area here. No, there is no signs at all. Yeah, that's the challenges that we face here in the village. And let me show you through also inside the high. You can see some have flowers, like this one have flowers, also pollen grains. You can see, but some haven't put yet some grains, some pollen on them. You can see here are the plants. And truly we really pray that may God bring rain to us, so that we can get at least some harvest and get income. Let us not do for a loss, but instead let us get benefits, because no one expects lose on whatever he do or whatever she do. Never. You can't expect a lose even a single moment. You'll never expect a lose. And here there is a banana farm. You see, they also in this portion of our land, we also applied the same error that our neighbor did. There is the same error that we did here. We applied fertilizer, but it never went down. You see, the fertilizer is still on the top of the ground. You see, the fertilizer is still on the top of the ground. It hasn't sink, and the maize itself haven't utilized the fertilizer. It hasn't made use of the fertilizer because no rain. We just apply fertilizer, but nothing is there that has changed on the plants. Yeah, you see. Also down here, you can prove me that the color of the maize is different. Maize color differ. These maize colors are different. You can see the little brown. You can see the color of the maize here and the color of the maize there is different. This because here we applied the fertilizer very late, but there on the down portion we applied fertilizer at least when there was rain. Yeah, well, by the time I applied fertilizer there was rainfall that helped the fertilizer to sink down the ground. You can see here, loss to us. That's God knows, but we say God for all, man with God. God for all, man with God. Yeah. Here there's also a banana plant. See the banana here, very beautiful ones. I have already benefited from it because it gives us bananas we eat and call it a day. See, you know, this banana, at first we planted this only one banana. Yeah, we planted this only one banana, but as it grew up, it gave out suckers. Can see these all are the children for the mother plant. Yeah, we call this the mother. Let me use this one. Yeah, mother plant. Yeah, the parent one. This is the parent, that these are the sons and daughters. I don't know if they're male or female, but I don't know. These are the suckers which grew from this one, and this, I don't think it will grow older very soon, because these ones also give us. These also give out bananas. Yeah, they also give out bananas. Yeah, there are two types of bananas. You know, there are bananas which are for cooking, and specifically cooking. You can't do what? You can't keep them for them to ripe and eat. No, you can't. They're specifically for eating. Eating, and there are those ones that you can't eat while cooked. Like this one, specifically, you can't cook this type of banana. Never. It won't be. Yeah, let me say that its taste will be very bad. It will the taste of your mouth won't be very good, this type of banana. And another type of banana which is there, let me show you it. That type of banana, I'll be there. The banana which is there, that type of banana is specifically for eating. Yeah, it's specifically for eating. It's either it may be ripe, or yeah, you must keep it ripe for you to eat. You can see, let me show you that we also harvested recently. I just came and harvested here a banana. Yeah, you can see here, you can see it's very, very tall. You can see the taller it is. It's very tall. And you may be asking yourself, how do we get a banana from the upper side there, from that far end, and as you are very short? Yeah, this is the issue. We just come with our panga, very sharp panga. Yeah, you can see, just a panga, and cut it from this. You can just cut it from here, but you won't cut it with the very heavy force. Just cut it slowly by slowly up there. The where the banana is to just come down slowly by itself until it reaches the ground level. When it's the ground level, what you do, you don't cut the banana and go with it home and leave this, what you call the tree standing there. You just chop it into small pieces. You can see there, chop it small pieces and put there. The banana itself that you leave here, it will decompose and be manure as time goes. Yeah, here is also napier grass which we feed our cattle. Here we are really organized. You see, there are portions. This is a portion of napier grass. You can see it's very young. It's very young. It hasn't grown very well, but still young. It's coming up very well. No fertilizer isn't applied in napier grass. You will not apply fertilizer here. What we do, the cow dung itself, because the cow are the one that eating, the same cow dung is the one that we take back here, which you place it there. The same cow dung is the same that you bring here and become manure. When you apply cow dung, the napier grass grows very well. Yeah. Seeing also there are fruits here. Yeah, guavas. There are guavas here. Oh, one is ripe. Let me check this one. You can see the banana. This one is a ripe one. Let me eat it. It's ripe. Me, I usually eat with the outer one. This one, the outer parts. I usually eat them. I usually don't throw them. After eating, I don't swallow them inside my stomach. No, I just stew them out of my mouth. You see, this part is bad, but I will give it out. So I think there are some which are remaining up there. There are some remaining here. And see, there is another one there. There is another one. Yeah, and the tree is very big. Yeah, the tree is very big. You can see the tree how it is, and it's very tall. Some children climb the tree here. They just come. You can just imagine their child come, and two to three children just come and plant this and climb up this tree just only to pick guavas. Can you imagine? But me have a lot of kgs. I can't climb there. I might come down to like a maize sack. This is the bad portion. I'm just, you see, banana. The guava. You can see inside how it is very ripe. This I'm eating just it's a vitamin. Yeah, it's a vitamin to me. I'm thinking, let me take some more. I'll take for our kids at home. Here it is. Let me put it in my pocket. I'll take it to our kids at home. Yeah. So, a lot of maize you can see it has grown very shaggy. Yeah, let me say these are very shaggy because it has no formula. They are not uniform. These maize are not uniform. You can see. They are not uniform. Some places are big, some are small. You can see. Now, today I just wanted to show you an overview of our farm here and the procedures we shall take. Now, I'd like to conclude my video at this juncture. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you very much. All the best. May God bless you, grant you peace and continue watching my videos. Subscribe, share, and comment positively on my videos. Encourage. What you say I'm doing wrong, just encourage me, and all is good. Thank you for watching my video. Love you all. Bye.